Good morning, guys. I thought that I would do a quick little video of harvesting some salad greens. I've got all kinds of stuff here. I've got arugula, some spinach, some romaine. So I'm just going to kind of go through and pick some as I'm talking. Nice big leaves. Got some Swiss chard here. It's all really just going out of control. It all needs to be picked. This is the red romaine. This is the arugula. Oops. That's the arugula. Now look at the size of this spinach just since the cooler weather has arrived. We're definitely getting some cooler mornings, cooler nights. It is currently September 13th. I got the day off and I'm just out here in the morning and picking some greens. I think I'm gonna have a salad later. You know, I wasn't a really big fan of arugula in years past, but kind of started to get a taste for it quite recently. So, all right, where else? I want mostly spinach. Here's a good spinach, great big leaf. Or maybe I'll move this bowl a little closer here. Grabbed my big bowl, so I need to do a big harvest today. This is my most successful greens that I've grown in a long time. I've just had really bad fortune trying to grow greens in years past, and I think most of it had to do with the beds that I was growing them in. We call them the dead beds, and it just seems like they're really nutrient deficient no matter how much compost we work in and organic fertilizer. It just never seemed to really do that good. So again, I have this theory about the cinder blocks leaching into the surrounding soil and making it too alkaline, and maybe just the greens don't really like the alkalized soil. This is just a theory. So that's why I built these raised boxes, because I wanted to get away from having my vegetables in the cinder block raised beds, just as an experiment to see if it made any difference. And I think you can well see that it definitely made a difference. So, and I'm really enjoying my flowers that I have now in the cinder block raised beds. I don't have to worry about eating any contaminants or anything like that, and I just try to play it on the safe side. You know, I'm really kind of anti-chemical, and I'm all for organic, and I really try to keep chemicals out of my life as much as possible. And so the last thing I want to do is be, you know, eating chemical-laced vegetables. I've also done some other research about how the cinder blocks can leach fly ash into the surrounding soils, which of course then the plants can uptake, and you know, then you end up eating it and ingesting it, and I'm just really not into that at all. So of course you can make your own judgment on that. I'm sure there's lots of gardeners that have cinder block raised beds. It's just, I've just kind of grown to not like them. I put them in because I thought they would last forever, and you know, the perfect solution, you build it once and you're done, and I don't know. That's just my experience. So, but we all evolve as gardeners, I'm just gonna pick some cilantro too while I'm here. I like cilantro in my salads. Sometimes I'll add depending on how big my salad is, especially if it's a taco salad, I'll add an entire bunch to my salad. And as winter winds down and there's not a lot of content out here in the garden, I'm gonna be doing some other videos for you guys. I brew my own homemade kombucha, and I wanted to do a video on that. And I also I really want to do a review on these awesome sandals that I have. They're called Earth Runner shoes, and they're for grounding. Some people call it earthing, but they ground you to the earth. They've got a copper plug and some other mechanisms built in that help you to stay grounded, which actually has all kinds of great benefits if you research it. So I want to do a video on that, and I want to do some other videos on some recipes that I would really like to share with you guys. As you probably know from our previous videos, me and my husband are both vegan, and I've got lots and lots of really good recipes. Unfortunately, there's a stereotype that vegan food tastes terrible, but you just really got to make it taste good. You know, it's all about the seasoning, the preparation. It's all about knowing which products are good. I've had some really terrible vegan cheeses, and I've had some really good vegan cheeses. Daya and Chow and Follow Your Heart are my favorite. You can't directly compare them to dairy cheese. They're not going to taste the same, although they do taste similar. Just after a while, you start to you know, you start to like it, just like anything else. And it's all, I think, in your attitude as well. So, but I just feel really good that I'm doing something for the planet, for the animals, for my own health. I've experienced very good health benefits from it. I used to have some chronic inflammation and chronic fatigue, and I just didn't feel good. And it took about 3 weeks to notice a difference after I went vegan, and within 3 months all of my chronic illnesses were completely gone. So I'm a total believer. I feel like I've grown spiritually minded. You know, I'm more in tune with the earth, the animals. I've gained a lot more respect for the animals. Not that I didn't have respect before, but even more so now. And treating everything as equals. You know, everything has a right to live. Everything that is alive wants to live. And who am I to take that opportunity away? So I don't know, that's just my little, I didn't really mean to talk about veganism in this video, but it just kind of went in that direction, so I'm just going to go with it. But okay, and some of these are radish leaves. Look at all this, man. This is a really big bowl too. Let's see, I got some beet greens in here. I haven't really checked to see if my beets were actually doing anything. Not quite yet. It's okay, it's still early. If anything, I'll eat them for the greens. I'm not worried about it. And I also want to do a video on my own pickled beets. I have my own recipe. It's really, really good. I want to do a pumpkin harvest video for you too at some point. I think these are ready. Oh, looks like something's eating. Oh, yep. Look at that. A rat turd. A rat turd. That's what's been up here eating my stuff. So I've been noticing that my Swiss chard and a lot of my kale is getting eaten. But I do have a surplus, so I'm not too concerned about it. But as you can see, all my kale and all my Swiss chard really got all devastated. Even there, you know, I didn't think rats ate vegetables, but I guess they pretty much eat anything. But I got some really nice spinach over here on this bed. This is a different variety. I want to say this is Ford Hook. I'm not entirely sure. I'll be definitely washing this been hitched off for sure, knowing that there's been rats. Okay. Alright guys. That's it for this quick little video.